Hello fellow soldiers and welcome to our new weapon guide. In today's video we'll be talking about the LMG that reminds me of assault rifle gameplay, the DRS-IAR. In the first part of the video we'll test all of the attachments side by side and discuss them. In the second part I'll give you some tips for leveling and about the weapon overall. In the third part I'll give you two main builds that I found the best for this weapon. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Before we continue, I wanted to say thanks to all of you guys for your support and kind words. Your feedback matters to me and helps to improve these guides and videos in the future. Thank all of you and let's have fun in this game. Now, let's move on to the testing part. Alright, the DRS. This is one of the weapons that is pretty easy to use and master. It has good base stats such as recoil control and precision, so you don't need much in terms of attachments to make it work properly. Talking about the gameplay side, it feels more like an assault rifle and less of an LMG due to the standard 30 bullet mag and overall behavior. It was very easy to level up and you'll definitely be comfortable with it. Now let's start with testing attachments side by side and look at direct comparison of all of them, starting with brakes. The first one is without muzzle at all, as a starting point for us. The 5-point single-port brake improves recoil a bit. The 10-point double-port brake improves it a bit more. The 20-point compensated brake is the best here for recoil control. And the 10-point linear converter is good for long-range builds, as it makes horizontal recoil less. Overall, I believe the DRS doesn't need brakes for recoil control, as it already has good base recoil that is not hard to deal with. But if you want to use them, the 20-point compensated brake and the linear converter are the choices here. Alright, suppressors. Suppressors are the best pick for most weapons in the game due to big advantages for the minimap and the fact they ignore 3D spotting. We can confidently say that they passively improve your survivability. And for the DRS, this is very true, as you don't need to deal with recoil that much. Let's look at direct comparison. The 10-point flash hider is a starting point here, but I don't recommend using it as it doesn't give minimap advantages and you'll be seen. The 20-point standard suppressor is good. The 25-point long suppressor is very good. The 30-point CQB suppressor I don't like and don't recommend at all. The 30-point lightened suppressor is okay, but not worth it for the DRS specifically. Overall, the standard and long suppressors are the best choices here. Moving on to vertical grips. I still believe they are the best choice for the underbarrel slot for most players, due to their recoil control advantages. But for the DRS specifically, I don't think they are a must-have choice. Anyway, let's look at direct comparison. The 10-point folding vertical grip is our starting point. The 20-point alloy vertical grip is the same for recoil, but has no downgrades. The 20-point ribbed vertical grip is a bit better for recoil. The 25-point vertical grip is actually worse than the previous one. And the 35-point classic vertical grip gives us the most recoil control boost. Personally, I don't think that vertical grips are the best choice for the underbarrel on the DRS, because you don't need to deal with recoil so much. But if you want to use them, the 20-point alloy and 35-point classic vertical grips are the best choices for this section. Stubbies. Basically vertical grips that improve ADS transfer speed and cost 10 points more. I don't like using stubbies at all for any weapon in the game due to their high cost. And I don't recommend using them on the DRS. But anyway, here's the direct comparison. Okay, so the 20-point folding stubby is our starting point. The 30-point ribbed stubby is not worth it. The 30-point canted stubby is okay. The 35-point steeple stubby is way better for its additional 5 points. The 45-point low-profile stubby doesn't improve much and is not worth it. I don't recommend using stubbies on the DRS, as there are many better options. But if you insist, I can recommend only the 35-point steeple stubby here. Perfect! We have gathered information on all main category attachments, and now it's time to make a direct comparison of what we have chosen in each section, for both the muzzle and underbarrel weapon slots. Let's look at the muzzle slot first. For the muzzle section, we can clearly see the difference now. Be aware that these spray patterns can be a bit random, but this visual shows us a picture anyway. The compensated brake is the best for vertical recoil. The linear converter straightens the spray pattern. The standard suppressor does very well, and the long suppressor is very usable too. This shows us that we can use whatever we actually want here, but I recommend using the standard suppressor for its cost efficiency and benefits. Now let's compare underbarrels. I have added the slim angled grip here, because it's the only angled grip worth using and is the best for the DRS due to its benefits in my opinion. Let's look at direct comparison. The slim angle grip is okay in terms of pattern and very good due to no downgrades. The 35-point stubby has the worst horizontal recoil. The 20-point vertical grip is good. And the 35-point classic vertical grip is the best in terms of recoil control. Overall, I recommend using the slim angled or alloy vertical grips. They are both solid choices for their cost and for the DRS specifically. Moving on to lasers. Here we'll test the spray cone and we'll look at direct comparison of them. The red laser has the biggest spray cone here and is not worth 10 points in my opinion. The 10-point green laser is doing good. The 20-point green laser is the best here. The 20-point blue laser has too big of a cone for hip fire, but boosts our ADS accuracy while moving a bit. And the 30-point blue laser is actually very good, but it costs too much. Overall, I recommend using any of the green lasers or a 20-point blue laser for the DRS. I had better efficiency with them. Moving on to other attachments, we'll be quick. All remaining angle grips do not provide us anything that vertical grips or stubbies don't. In the barrels section, you really want to use only the heavy extended barrel as it improves both accuracy and muzzle velocity at the cost of ADS transfer speed. It costs only 10 points and it's a no-brainer best choice here. Grip pods make you immobile, easy target, they are not worth using. The magazine section choice depends on the build. I personally play with the DRS as an assault rifle, so my choice is the 30 or 36 bullet max. Ammo type. For the DRS, I believe it's not worth taking anything but standard ammo. With hollow point ammo, you need one less bullet to kill only after 75 meters range. It's not worth it at all. You almost never land 4 bullets straight in the head at these ranges. Synthetic ammo starts helping us at 20 meters range, and it takes 3 headshot bullets to kill instead of 4. But is it worth 25 more points? I believe no. Even very good and way above average players have 15 to 20% headshot rate. It almost changes nothing. And it's way better to improve the stability of the weapon or take a bigger mag in my opinion. Everything in the ergonomics section is useless. An additional sight is useless too. Okay, that was a lot of information and testing. Let's make a summary. For the muzzle section for the DRS, you can use anything from the top choices, but I recommend using the standard suppressor. If you want a laser style gun, take the compensated brake or linear converter. In the underbarrel section, I really recommend using either the 25-point slim angle grip or the 20-point alloyed vertical grip. Personally, I use the slim angle grip for the builds. For the lasers section, I recommend using both green or 20-point blue laser. And for the barrel, I strongly recommend using only heavy extended barrel. The DRS is very comfortable to use and an effective weapon overall, right from the start. You definitely can use it as a main weapon for both multiplayer and RedSec. Alright, moving on to the second part of the video, tips for the weapon and progression while leveling. Tip number 1. Have fun. With this weapon you can get it easily. Tip number 2. This weapon allows you to use it comfortably right from level 1. You don't need anything special. Tip number 3. I strongly recommend using a suppressor on it, as it is very easy to control. Tip number 4. This weapon is pretty accurate and you can rely on it even at longer ranges. Tip number 5. You can use this gun as an assault rifle. It is almost the same feeling and stats overall. Okay, moving on to the build section. Build number 1. Stealth Assault. This is my main build for the DRS. It is very balanced and suitable for any playstyle. Let's start with the build. In the sight section, you can take anything that you like. For the muzzle, we take the 20-point standard suppressor. Next, we need the 25-point slim angle grip. For the laser, we take the 20-point green laser. For the barrel, we take the 10-point heavy extended one. And for the last slot, we take the 30-bullet fast mag to reload faster in intense situations. If you want more bullets, you can switch the 20-point green laser with the 10-point one and take the 36-bullet mag. It's up to you. It is my personal choice for the DRS, and I believe it is the most efficient build overall. You really can feel any roll with it, and it has almost no disadvantages. It is very viable and playable for both multiplayer and RedSec. Build number 2. No Recoiler. This build is for players that love easier weapon control and don't want a suppressor. For the sight, take what you want here. Next, we take the 10-point linear converter. For the underbarrel, we want to take the 25-point slim angled grip. For the laser slot, we choose the 20-point blue laser for accuracy while moving. After that, we take the heavy extended barrel. As our last attachment, we choose the 36 bullet mag to make it even easier to use. With this build, the DRS becomes very precise and almost a laser gun. This build is mostly usable for longer ranges or second lane playstyle and for more accurate players. This weapon is a comfort one. I can't say that it's very unique, but it is fun to play with. It 100% deserves the time to level it up, and it will bring you a solid experience. And that's it for this video. I hope it was useful and helpful for you. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, press that like and subscribe buttons for future content. See you next time. Bye bye.